back to the meeting. Okay, here we are. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Coronado Library's live broadcast. We are so lucky today. We have Krista Keating Joseph all the way from Jacksonville, Florida. So even though it's 10:40 our time, it's 1:40 your time. And we're excited because she's written some books and she's going to share them with us today. Hopefully we won't have any technical issues any further. So thank you for bearing with us. Hello, everybody. And welcome to the Coronado Library's live broadcast. Okay. We're so lucky today. We have Krista Keating. So here we go. We all welcome Krista. Thank you so much for joining us. 1:40 your time. I'll switch it to you. And we're excited because she's written some books and she's going to share them with us today. Hopefully we won't have any technical issues any further, so thank you for bearing with us. Hello, everybody.
Hi, Coronado. Hi, everyone. I'm here in Florida, Jacksonville, in the Navy flight just went over our house. And I'm here to read my books that I've written about Charlie. And some of you like Weston and Wyatt and May and Holly already know about Charlie and are going to watch me read today. And I'll shout out to a few more people as I read. So Big-Hearted Charlie Runs the Mile. I wrote this and my mother illustrated it. And her name is Phyllis Holmes. And that means she drew all the pictures. Happy Mother's Day. All right, so anyway, we're going to start with, this is a story about a boy with the biggest heart. Charlie. Charlie loves to run. He runs to school. He runs through the park. He even runs to bed. That's a runner. One day, Charlie ran home from school with a piece of paper for his mom, asking him to join a track team. Mom, can I join the team? Please, can I join? Charlie pleaded with his bright blue eyes. I know how much you love to run, Charlie, but it takes a lot of heart and dedication to be a member of a team, his mom replied. I know, Mom, but I have a big heart, Charlie declared. The first day of practice was very hard. He learned how to move his arms, and Charlie went to practice every day. He met other children who loved to run too. Just like Brian Young from Phoenix. He's on a track team and he loves to run. Well, Charlie, I think you're ready for our first track meet. Here's your uniform, said the coach. Charlie was so excited. He lined up his shoes and even wore his uniform to bed. I've done that when I played soccer. He rose with the sun, and for breakfast, he ate a small slice of toast and drank tea so he wouldn't get an upset stomach when he ran. You don't want to drink orange juice, that's for sure. Charlie arrived at the track meet and started warming up with his team. See how they have matching uniforms and sweats? He checked in with the starting line official. Charlie planned to run the 1 mile race. The mile is 4 laps around the track. That's far. Charlie noticed the other boys he was going to run against. They were from different teams and in his age group. They were very, very big. Charlie decided to run his best, no matter how little he was. He was very big-hearted. See the starting line? There's his mom yelling for him. Finally, Charlie came around the last lap and he could see the finish line. He felt bad that he was so far behind the other runners. Oh no, see, he's way back here. Aw, that's kind of sad. I wonder what he's gonna do about being last. Aw. As he neared the finish line, the crowd was standing and clapping just for him. They were clapping for him because he was last. Well, Charlie couldn't believe it. He felt like a winner, even though he was last. Look how fast he's running. Charlie ran across the finish line to his mom, who gave him the biggest hug. You never gave up, Charlie, and someday you'll grow into that big heart of yours, his mom whispered. She was very proud of him. The coach told Charlie, you have the heart of a champion. You just have to work harder. Did he quit? No, he didn't quit. That's just what he did. Charlie worked harder. He did sit-ups, look at the pull-ups, and he ran farther, little weights. And look, his mom kept measuring him to see if he would grow. What do you think's going to happen? Charlie ran in many more track meets and he never won. His mom asked him if he wanted to quit, but Charlie was determined to work harder. Charlie would run farther and faster. He would never give any excuses to his coach. The coach knew Charlie had the biggest heart of any other runner. Well, one day a very special thing happened. Charlie's mom was right and his coach was right. What do you think happened? Charlie grew into his big heart. See in the middle there? What place is he? He's first place and he has a gold medal. That's because he worked very hard. Now, do you think this is the end of the story? Nope. And the story is not over. As Charlie became older and stronger, he decided to take the biggest challenge. It was a challenge very few can accomplish, especially in Coronado. You guys see them running by you on the beach. You know what they're doing. Charlie became a U.S. Navy SEAL, and his big heart saved the lives of many people. He received the Navy Cross, one of the highest honors in the Navy. Isn't that special? And Charlie has a big heart. He sure does. And you know who else knows that is Bowie and Jed and Holly and Ben. Providence, shout out. It's a little baby Providence. Well, now she's getting bigger. And Adele and Allie, of course. Aaron, Danny, and my mom and dad, of course. And Avon, Taya, and baby Trisha. So I hope you guys enjoy the next book. It's Big-Hearted Charlie Learns How to Make Friends. And that's always a tough one. It was tough for me. It's tough for everyone at some time in their life. And these are true stories. And this one is not, it's a little more mature, but maybe if you have a question about it, you can always ask your parent or your grandparent or your dad, okay? So here you go. This is a story about a boy with the biggest heart. Have you seen that before? Well, there's 4 books about him. Charlie is nervous about starting a new school. Charlie, are you ready for your first day? His mother asks. Mom, what if I can't make any friends? I know you will. You have a big smile and a big heart. Why wouldn't anyone want to be your friend, she says. See the little dog? The dog's name is Scratchy. Charlie had that little dog, Scratchy. As Charlie's mom drops him off at school, he looks back at her and smiles. He always did. I do love a challenge, and I'm sure it's not that hard to make a friend, he said. See, he likes a challenge, and it's a challenge, you guys. After school, Mom parks the car and walks to the classroom to meet Charlie. She absolutely loves seeing him exit from his classroom with a huge smile and I can't wait to tell you expression on his face. The door opens and the other kids are streaming out. Where's Charlie? Usually Charlie is first and exploding from the room. Mom looks over the other children and sees the top of his head looking down. She is puzzled. Oh no, what happened? Oh. Charlie makes his way to Mom and gives her a big hug. Is something wrong? She asks. How did your first day go? You like your teacher? Charlie looks up with his big, quiet blue eyes. I like Mr. Hanlon, but I didn't make any friends. I tried to meet some friends on the playground, but one of them said something that hurt my feelings. Isn't that nice that he's telling his mom now? Oh, Charlie, I'm so sorry. I'm sure it was just a tease. No, Mom, it didn't feel like it. Does my face look like it was smashed in an elevator? Oh, no. Shocked. His mom first did not know what to say. Then after a moment, she said, Charlie, there's no way you look like that. That is the strangest thing I've ever heard. I was trying to find somebody to play soccer with me and asked a boy if he wanted to play. He told me my face looked like it was smashed in an elevator. What did you do? I just took my soccer ball and kicked it around the field by myself. You want me to tell the teacher and let him know what the boy said to you? No, Mom, I can handle it. I'm just not sure how. Hey, Grandma's bringing over some of her unfinished artwork for her new book. Hi, Grandma. How was your first day at school? She asked. Charlie's mom interrupts. Grandma, can you maybe talk to Charlie about friends? He's having a hard time trying to overcome something a boy said to him that wasn't very nice. She's an artist and she used to be a librarian, so here she is helping Charlie. Sure, Charlie. Why don't we talk about friends, Grandma said. Moving to the corner, she shows him her new pictures laying on the table where there's also a plate of cookies. Look at this picture, Charlie. What if all the flowers in the world are just roses? Oh, that's interesting. That would be weird, wouldn't it? Oh, the world would miss all these beautiful smells and colors. She made those pictures by Batik. Isn't that pretty? See all the flowers? What if whales were the only living thing in the ocean? That would be really strange, wouldn't it? We wouldn't have any fish to eat. Oh, you would be missing all the other fish in the sea. Most importantly, Charlie, what if everyone looks alike and they were all the same? Well, I guess I wouldn't have to worry about this boy, said Charlie. But you wouldn't have all the different types of personalities, traditions, ideas, and everything that makes this world so special. Maybe you should try to find one good thing in this boy, even if he has not been very nice to you. He might see how big-hearted and fun you are. Grandma, I love you. Charlie gives her a big hug, and he stuffs a few cookies in his mouth. Charlie always stuffed cookies in his mouth. The next morning, Mom catches Charlie looking in the mirror. Is something wrong? I was just seeing if my face looks squished or something. Oh, Charlie, please don't worry. The one thing I learned in school, if you show that someone bothers you, others will tease you more about it. Try laughing at yourself. I'll bet they will have nothing to say after that. And Charlie was good at being funny. At school, Charlie ran into the boy. Hey, there's the new kid with the funny face, the boy said, pointing. He is not very nice, is he? Look, kind of has a sad face, too. Not very a nice boy. Charlie was ready. Yeah, look at it. I can do lots of things with my face, see? The boy seemed surprised, but he did not say anything else. And Charlie is funny. He would do that with his face. He was very silly. In the afternoon, Charlie goes to exercise class. That's like PE. The teacher is getting the children ready for field day. Charlie is going to run the longest race of 2 big laps around the field. The runners are lined up and ready to go. You see them? At the beginning of the second lap, Charlie is halfway around the field and winning by a lot. As he comes across the finish line, many children notice him. Wow, he's a good runner. Who is that? Is he the new boy? Uh-oh, did you look at that picture again? Look at way back here. Do you see something way back here? Let's see what that is. Charlie smiles and looks back. First, he sees a group of runners crossing the finish line. Then he sees farther. Wait, who is that? There is a boy far behind, and he is last. His head is down, and he looks like he's crying. This is the boy who wasn't very nice to Charlie. What do you think Charlie's going to do now? Look, he's looking all the way back there. Everyone else is finishing. I wonder what he's going to do. What would you guys do? Big-hearted Charlie runs toward the boy. Hey, do you want me to run in with you? I don't mind. The boy barely looks up. Sure, he is breathing hard, but he doesn't say anything else. He and Charlie run the rest of the way in. They slap hands after crossing the finish line. Thanks, Charlie, the boy says quietly. So you never know. At the end of the day, Mom is worried as she waits by the door of his classroom. Why do you think she's worried? I bet she thinks he's going to have a bad day again and she wants him to be happy. Let's see what happens. The door flies open and out bursts Charlie with the biggest smile, the brightest eyes, and the biggest heart, with his new friend holding Charlie's soccer ball by his side. Oh, we had someone to play soccer with now. Isn't that cute? And then let's see what happens when Charlie grows up. Remember, we already know he was a SEAL. Charlie continued to make many new friends in high school, in college, and as a U.S. Navy SEAL traveling all over the world. Look, he's playing soccer with someone in Iraq or Afghanistan. We used to send toys so that he could give toys to the kids. Well, that's the end of the book. And if you want, there are 2 other books in the series, and you can always go to my website, bigheartedcharlie.com. And there's some pictures of him there, things like that. And I really appreciate Coronado Library for having me today. And have fun reading about Charlie, and always stay safe, and good luck, you guys.